have the tea on her.
Seriously, in my mind, I'm like, surely it's not Porsha. Like, this bitch right here knows she get more than a little bit. I mean, she's definitely hooked up with women, definitely. If she gets drunk, she becomes an aggressive lesbian.
Right. This was never meant to be a simple breakup headline. What played out away from the cameras wasn't a calm ending between two people drifting apart. What's now being examined points to something far heavier, a marriage slowly buckling under control, expectation, and resentment that was never spoken out loud. Carlos King never described this as a neat, respectful split. He described a situation tangled in layers, finances, children, influence, and accusations that refused to stay silent. And the moment those layers started peeling away, what emerged felt far darker than viewers were prepared for. Because when a relationship lives under constant observation, when outside voices overpower private conversations, and when signatures are placed on legal papers under emotional strain, the damage doesn't explode all at once. It accumulates. Invisibly. Ruthlessly. What appeared solid on screen may have been fragile behind closed doors. What seemed like loyalty may have been calculation. And what was presented as agreement may never have been fully understood by both sides at all. Now, with attorneys circling, stories hardening, and the public dissecting every move, a single question refuses to disappear. Was this partnership ever truly balanced, or had it been breaking long before anyone dared to say it out loud? And once you understand what's being challenged now, one truth becomes unavoidable. This story isn't ending anytime soon.
So, the people who I'm talking to now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay? And he is nice and she is nice.
You both.
But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about my therapist the other day was, I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not.
Hollywood has seen scandals before, but every so often, a story surfaces that doesn't just ripple through the industry, it shakes its foundations. According to newly filed court documents, one of the most powerful figures in modern entertainment, Tyler Perry, is now facing a $77 million civil lawsuit brought by a former actor who says the cost of silence was nearly his entire life. The actor is Mario Rodriguez. And this case, on paper, reads less like a misunderstanding and more like a pattern. Rodriguez alleges that his involvement with Perry began the way many careers in Hollywood do, not with contracts, not with agents, but with access. According to the lawsuit, Rodriguez was first approached in 2015 through a fitness trainer at a Los Angeles gym. The message was simple. Tyler Perry wanted to meet him. Soon after, Perry allegedly contacted Rodriguez directly, offering him a small role in the 2016 film Boo, A Medea Halloween. The role itself was minor frat guy number 10 with no speaking lines. But the implication was not. Rodriguez claims the role was presented as an entry point, a door opening, a first step towards something bigger. And in Hollywood, that matters. According to the complaint, multiple meetings followed. Not in offices, not on sets, but at private residences framed as conversations about future projects. The lawsuit alleges that alcohol was often involved. Rodriguez claims these meetings shifted quickly from professional discussions to unwanted sexual advances. He alleges he repeatedly told Perry to stop. The complaint describes moments where boundaries were crossed, resistance was ignored, and power dynamics became impossible to escape. And here's the detail that continues to raise eyebrows. Rodriguez alleges that after two of these encounters, Perry apologized, handed him $5,000, and sent him away. No contract, no follow-up role, no explanation, just money and silence. This lawsuit does not exist in a vacuum. Earlier this year, another actor, Derek Dixon, who appeared in Perry's television series The Oval, filed a $260 million lawsuit alleging sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation. Both cases are now being handled by the same attorney, Jonathan Delhad. Perry's legal team argues this is not coincidence, calling the claims a coordinated money grab. But Dell had disputes that characterization, stating publicly that none of the claims have been dismissed and that earlier filings were simply moved between courts. That distinction matters, because dismissed cases fade quietly. Relocated cases do not.
Us, a girl and girl kiss between she and I that she initiated. This was like 2 years ago, and she invited us to her hotel. Now, when she said what she said, it pissed me off because I was like, you're lying or whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, everybody's going to assume that she's telling the truth because obviously, I have bedroom candy. They assume that I'm just so freaky. You know that. So I went back 2 years and I found a text from her that was after that night, talking about that night. Oh, we was turned up, and we didn't actually take her up on her offer. Let me say that.
Okay.
The kiss just happened. Let me be clear. It didn't go further than that. But we were having fun. Like, she came at us. She asked us to come with her to the after hours spot.
Oh.
We never.
The room grew tense again, because that question doesn't just accuse, it exposes. Some whispered that the answer lay in timing, in careers, in public image, in the fear of headlines that could damage more than reputations. Others suggested it was about protection, not manipulation. That maybe silence felt safer than chaos. But the problem with that argument is simple. Safety for who? According to court sources, Riley's legal team argued that every year the truth stayed hidden, the harm grew deeper. That childhood innocence doesn't erase adult consequences. That discovering your identity was shaped by omission can feel like losing your footing in your own life. Then came the emotional turning point. Riley allegedly spoke again, not directly to the court, but into the space between everyone listening. She said she didn't feel robbed of a name. She felt robbed of choice, of the right to understand herself on her own terms, of the chance to ask questions without being guided away from answers. That's when Mama Joyce's presence became impossible to ignore. She hadn't spoken yet. She didn't need to. Her body language said enough. According to people watching closely, she never once turned toward Candy during that stretch of testimony. Her attention stayed fixed on Riley. That detail didn't go unnoticed. Because family loyalty, when fractured publicly, carries a weight that no lawyer can soften. Outside the courtroom, speculation exploded. Clips circulated. Commentators debated whether this was an inevitable reckoning or a private matter dragged too far into the open. But on the digital front, the frenzy has reached fever pitch. Fans and observers are divided, forming factions of belief, skepticism, and outrage. Hashtags related to the alleged relationship have reportedly trended across multiple platforms, with leaked clips and screenshots fueling speculation further. According to sources, social media algorithms have accelerated the spread, ensuring that every angle, rumor, and potential evidence reaches millions within hours. The intensity of the online conversation reportedly amplifies the personal stakes as friends, acquaintances, and even casual viewers dissect and debate the narrative endlessly. The alleged evidence itself is said to be layered, showing moments of private conversation, shared confidences, and exchanges that suggest emotional depth beyond casual acquaintance. Insiders claim that some clips portray subtle interactions and gestures, while others allegedly hint at intimate dynamics that were meticulously concealed from the public eye. Experts in media behavior reportedly caution that such revelations, whether confirmed or not, are designed to capture attention, incite debate, and provoke emotional reactions on a viral scale, and the situation seems to be doing exactly that. The controversy is also reported to have ripple effects across professional networks. Candy Burris's allies and colleagues, according to sources, are watching cautiously, unsure how to navigate the storm publicly without intensifying speculation. Insider commentary suggests that even those in the entertainment industry who were previously neutral are now embroiled in discussions, analyzing past interviews, appearances, and collaborations for hidden context. Every revelation, insiders say, amplifies the stakes, professionally, personally, and publicly. Meanwhile, Todd Tucker's alleged role in the unfolding saga is portrayed as calculated. Sources claim he is weighing the release of further material, aware that each revelation could escalate the emotional and public impact exponentially. The alleged documents, messages, and recordings reportedly contain inconsistencies, surprises, and ambiguities that keep fans, observers, and insiders on edge. Each new disclosure, insiders say, intensifies the emotional gravity of the story, ensuring that attention remains riveted and that speculation continues to dominate the discourse. The emotional consequences reportedly extend to the broader family dynamic. Sources say Riley Burruss has been receiving counsel, support, and attempts at reassurance, but the alleged paternity and secret relationship revelations continue to cast a shadow over her daily life. Insider accounts describe private moments of heartbreak, confusion, and emotional exhaustion, illustrating the human cost of public speculation and viral gossip. According to those close, the emotional intensity is compounded by the relentless scrutiny of social media, gossip outlets, and public commentary. In addition, the alleged relationship between Kandi Burruss and Coleman Domingo, if verified, could redefine perceptions of privacy, trust, and celebrity conduct. Insiders emphasize that the combination of secrecy, emotional complexity, and viral attention makes this situation far from ordinary. Every day reportedly brings new reactions, debates, and viral moments, keeping the controversy alive and magnifying its impact on the personal lives of those involved. Allegedly, the more information emerges, the more intense the emotional fallout becomes, a chain reaction that insiders say shows no signs of slowing. Legal observers, according to sources, are also monitoring the alleged materials, aware that potential lawsuits, public statements, or confirmations could further complicate the unfolding drama. The alleged content reportedly walks a delicate line, making it impossible to ignore while simultaneously inviting scrutiny and potential legal consequences. Every leaked snippet, insiders claim, has heightened the stakes, both in terms of public perception and private emotional toll. Meanwhile, social media engagement continues to peak. Fans are dissecting every leaked detail, theorizing about motives, speculating on outcomes, and debating the authenticity of the evidence. Sources suggest that snippets shared online have been replayed, analyzed, and memified, ensuring that the story remains at the forefront of online discussion. The viral nature of the alleged revelations reportedly adds pressure on the family, intensifying both public curiosity and personal emotional strain. The alleged saga reportedly has not just emotional consequences, but cultural ones. Fans and media insiders alike are reportedly reframing narratives, reconsidering past public appearances, and questioning the layers of secrecy that may have existed. Every alleged revelation reportedly adds a dimension of shock, intrigue, and sadness, reinforcing the notion that even celebrities' most guarded moments can become public spectacle. Insiders claim that this combination of secrecy, emotional exposure, and viral attention is creating an environment where private lives are dissected relentlessly, amplifying the emotional stakes exponentially. According to sources, Todd Tucker remains the central figure in the alleged unfolding drama, balancing the release of material with the anticipation of public reaction. Every snippet, chat, and recording reportedly intensifies speculation and fuels a growing sense of urgency among fans, observers, and those directly involved. Kandi Burruss, Riley, and Mama Joyce are all reportedly navigating a storm of scrutiny, emotional upheaval, and relentless gossip, while insiders stress that the story is far from over. Each day allegedly brings new developments, new rumors, and new viral moments that continue to shock, intrigue, and emotionally impact everyone paying attention. The alleged narrative, insiders claim, is evolving in real time, leaving no one untouched. The combination of secrecy, long-term concealment, leaked content, and viral attention reportedly ensures that the emotional intensity and public fascination will continue to grow. Every new development allegedly adds another layer of complexity, drama, and emotional resonance, keeping fans, observers, and insiders on edge. The saga, insiders say, is shaping up to be one of the most emotionally charged and viral celebrity controversies in recent memory, with the potential to leave lasting effects on all involved.